painting. I really love it, but it was taken from a photograph that was taken in the newspaper, so I really can't take credit for the composition. But it really captures Matthieu. He's sitting in his front sun porch in his old house on Tower Road, playing his clay instruments, listening, squeeze his lips together. I don't know whether he's concentrating or just transporting himself, but you know, it was fall, it was gorgeous. I think already at this point he was feeling a lot of physical pain in his back. So with this painting as well, I've had a lot of time to think about Matthieu, and Matthieu and I had a lot of adventures together, traveling across the province in our car, just the two of us often, sometimes with other artists, getting into all sorts of mysterious scrapes or going to schools that looked a little wrecked and run down, and we'd go in and work with these beautiful children who really had so very little recreational opportunities. So we'd go in and build under the ocean seascapes, and oh gosh, we'd just do so many things. We had some good laughs. We traveled many miles together. Sometimes you know, in his later years he was reclined while driving like this, you know, and I'd have my eyes sort of half squeezed until I could convince him that it was time for me to drive, but he's just more comfortable driving like that. But you know, really Matthieu had such a spirit, and I remember, you know, from so long ago when we first met, and his kids were very young, and his lovely wife Joanne, and we did a performance together. So, you know, we've had many years. He's still with me many times. I can still hear him playing his drums if I, you know, just close my eyes for a second, or his berimbau, or you know, his piano playing was just so exquisite. Stories about being struck by lightning. There's a lot I think about when I'm painting this, and it's pretty close to completed. And so, you know, it would be so wonderful if you could help just cover the costs and some of my time for painting these. You know, it's important to get these up, and for our community to know about these incredible artists like Matthieu, and their contributions. So I hope I've done him proud, and again, this is a piece in oil. Yeah, thank you. So this is Sarah's painting. You know, it was quite a process to create this. I didn't really have many images of her. At first I was going to make a collage of both Sarah as a teacher of physiotherapy concepts, Sarah's a dancer, Sarah's a mother, and I created this very big piece, and it just didn't feel right, and so I had to go back and look, and I eventually found a piece that she had, a dance piece that she'd been performing in. It was one of Kim Butler's pieces that she did for a group called 30 Something, and it was at the Studio Theatre in Neptune, and I played it, and it featured Sarah quite prominently. There were a lot of great close-ups, and so I just captured some frames of that piece. I was going to do a series, but really I think this piece captures it all. I had frames like that. You know, here are some pictures of Sarah. She was teaching a workshop for young dancers for the Dancer Transition Resource Center that I was working for, and she came. You know, I had her photograph. I had Sarah as a member of the young company at Halifax Dance when she was dancing with us at Halifax Dance, or HD. Here she is for a promo shot for 30 Something. So I had all those shots, but you know, I really wanted to capture her moving. I mean, that was what was so beautiful about her, was her spirit that just shone through. Dancing was obviously very important to her, and even though she went on to physiotherapy, she continued staying connected with dance, both treating dancers. She treated me after I had an accident, and she really helped me get back to walking, and she treated a lot of us. And then, you know, she started dancing again recreationally with 30-something, and you know, she had a lovely career, and we miss her a lot. So this is her painting we ended up making. You can see a lot of underpainting, just showing the spirit of her as a gorgeous creature. And yeah, we really want to get this up as well, remembering people who are important to our community in dance, and you know, just the arts in general.